The IRS and the Treasury Department will begin sending economic stimulus payments on preloaded debit cards this week. What is up everyone, it's Alex here. This is your stimulus check and stimulus package update as of May 19. If you are new here, welcome. On this channel we talk about personal finance and financial independence, and for now I'll keep you up to date with all things related to stimulus checks and stimulus packages. If you feel like it, I encourage you to smash the like button because it tremendously helps with the YouTube algorithm, and if you want to join the family and help us grow together, you can feel free to subscribe. The IRS through its financial agent MetaBank will begin sending 4 million preloaded debit cards with stimulus money to certain areas of the country. The mail package that will contain the preloaded debit card will also have the instructions to activate the card so those who receive it can use the money. The prepaid debit cards will allow the holders to withdraw money from the ATMs, to make payments, or to transfer the money to their personal bank accounts without incurring any fees. This sounds a lot like the Boost card from the Automatic Boost to Communities Act that proposed $2,000 payments that would be distributed either via direct deposit or through preloaded debit cards that will be preloaded monthly with economic stimulus payments. This is very interesting. Could this be an indication of what's about to happen, or could this be a measure, a test to see how they could reload those debit cards with stimulus payments? This is very interesting. This is a very interesting step that was taken by the IRS and the Treasury Department. The debit cards will be distributed to approximately 4 million people that do not have the banking information on file with the IRS, and those will be able to use the cards pretty much everywhere, considering that the cards that are going to be issued are Visa cards. For some perspective, the debit cards will be available for use with peer-to-peer apps like Venmo and PayPal as a source of funding, but you will not be able to link them to a checking account. The debit cards will be sent to those whose tax returns was processed by Andover or Austin IRS Service Center, and only one debit card is going to be issued per family. Many of you told me in the comment section down below that you did not receive your stimulus check yet, and I'm sorry to hear that. The IRS just mentioned that they issued 140 million payments out of the 150 plus million that they had to issue. If you did not receive your stimulus check yet, I encourage you to be patient because you might be part of the 10 million people that yet did not receive their stimulus checks, which is kind of crazy because they started making those payments in March and it's already May. Also, you could be part of the 4 million people that are about to receive a preloaded debit card with their stimulus check if your tax return was processed by Andover or Austin IRS Service Center. I really hope that this means something for the future because it looks like this is a testing period or a testing method to see how preloaded debit cards would work, because if this process would work and it would move fast and there probably will not going to be many stolen debit cards and they will not have to reissue another one, then they might do it for the next round of stimulus payments, considering the fact that there might be a monthly recurring stimulus payment, and it would be the easiest way for them to just reload those debit cards with more stimulus money in the upcoming future. So in my opinion, this is a great opportunity and this is a great move on their part, and it shows that they might be thinking and they are starting to hear people that they might need future monthly stimulus payments, which is basically monthly support during this crazy time that we live in. Let's address two very popular questions that will probably pop up everywhere, and the first one is going to be what happens if someone steals or loses the preloaded debit card. I'm going to link in the description down below the frequently asked questions about the preloaded debit card so you have an easy access to it and read all the questions, the frequently asked questions on the website itself. But to address this question, if you have misplaced your card, you can lock your card by logging in online on EIPcard.com to prevent unauthorized transactions or ATM withdrawals while you look for it. If your card is permanently lost, it is important that you call the customer service at blah 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 to report your lost or stolen card immediately. Your card will be deactivated to prevent anyone from using it, and a new replacement card will be ordered. Fees may apply. That's stupid if someone steals your card and they will apply fees, but I think that's why they use fees may apply, because if your debit card would be stolen, it would be stupid for them to charge you to reissue a new card, and probably the fees would apply to those who actually lost their debit card, not to those who got their debit card stolen. Another great thing that they did with those debit cards is the fact that the money are protected against garnishment, because the money would not hit the bank account with the bank where you might have some debts, and it will be separated from anything else. You'll just have a preloaded debit card with the money, and no one will be able to take your money from that debit card. Also, another popular question that might pop up is if the government would be able to see how you spend your money, and they actually address this question on the frequently asked question, and they specifically say no. The government will not be able to see how those who receive the debit cards spend their money, except under very limited circumstances, which could probably cases of fraud or something similar to that. This, in my opinion, is a very interesting move, because it takes something from a $2,000 per month stimulus check from the Automatic Boost to Communities Act, and it implements it as a test. In my opinion, this shows that they are thinking about the method of reloading and resending another round of payments, and this could be an opportunity for them to make things right with the people. I don't know about you, but in my opinion, this is an interesting move and it's a positive sign. I encourage you, if you are one of those that could receive a debit card, to check your mailbox frequently to get hold of your debit card before anyone else, because I have no idea what people might do when they hear about this. I don't know. If this is successful, maybe with the next round of stimulus payments, those who already received the debit cards will have their debit card reloaded with the next round of stimulus, and they would also keep the direct deposit method in place, because those who already received their money via direct deposit are good to go and would not have to do anything else besides waiting for the money to hit the bank account. Again, in my opinion, this looks like a measure that could be adopted in the future with the next round of stimulus, and it points at a chance to have a recurring payment in the future. Alright everyone, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Please feel free to smash the like button and the subscribe button, because once I will get monetized, I will conduct giveaways with the proceeds that I will be generating from those videos. So if you want to participate and if you want to be part of the community, feel free to subscribe. And until next time, take care, have a wonderful day.